been exactly 9 months today since Dad passed. And 9 months is, of course, a period, a very meaningful period, life forming. They say that death is also Jewish tradition. It's an entrance or passageway into another realm. Of course, we have no connection with that we know of. And the 9 months is also a period that, if we say that that's some kind of complete period where we should be feeling something different afterwards, of course it's not the case, because as the days go by we miss Dad. At the same time, very appreciative for the many years we had him. So the unveiling, what we're going to do now is we'll start with some psalms in Dad's memory. Actually, psalms are a kapitel in Yiddish, and Dad loved kapitel. In fact, Dad loved chazanos, right? He had the 45s of Yosef. What's the famous chazan? I don't remember. Rosenblatt, maybe. Doesn't matter. You take the name. But and when I'm thinking about it, I regret that we didn't get to take him to more of these kind of concerts, because in Israel they're prevalent. I don't go to them. But so we'll say some psalms, and it's customary to say psalms according to the first initial in the name, okay, in his name, and then of neshama, the word for soul, because this is basically we're coming to remember Dad, and now he's in the realm of soul. And then we'll say a few words, and anyone who actually wants to join in too, we guarantee they'll be shorter, briefer than they were at the funeral, and we'll finish, of course, with the Kaddish, Malei Rachamim. So, Arnie, you want to start, please? Kick us off.
Sure. I'm going to read a psalm and not sing a song. Psalm of David. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me to water in places of repose. He renews my life. He guides me in right paths as befits his name. Though I walk through a valley of deepest darkness, I fear no harm, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You spread a table for me in full view of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My drink is abundant. Only goodness and kindness shall pursue me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord for many long years.
Carmi.
A song of ascents. From the depths I have called you, O Lord. O Lord, hearken to my voice. May your ears be attentive to the voice of my supplications. O God, if you keep a record of iniquities, O Lord, who will stand? For forgiveness is with you, in order that you be feared. I hoped, O Lord, yea, my soul hoped, and I wait for his word. My soul is to the Lord among those who wait in the morning. Those who await in the morning, Israel, I hope to the Lord. For kindness is with the Lord, and much redemption is with him, and he will redeem Israel from all their iniquities.
יושב בסתר עליון בצל שדי יתלונן, אומר לאדוני מחסי ומצודתי אלוהי אבטח בו, כי הוא יצילך מפח, יכוש מדבר חובה, בעברתו יסך לך, ותחת כנפיו תחסה, צינה וסוחר עמיתו. לא תירא מפחד לילה, מחץ יעוף יומם, מדבר באופר יהלוך, מכתב ישוט צהריים, יפול מצדך אליך ורבעה, מימינך אליך לא ייגש, רק בעיניך תביט, בשילומת רשעים תראה. כי אתה אדוני מחסי עליון, שמת מעונך. לא תאונה אליך רע ונגע, לא יקרב באוהליך. כי מלאכיו יצב אליך, לשמורך בכל דרכיך, על כפיים ישאונך פן תיגוף באבן רגליך. על שחר ופתן תברוך, כמוס כביר ותנין, כי בי חשק ואכלתהו, עסקבהו, כי ידע שמי. קראנו בעיניהו עמו, אנוכי בצרה, אחצהו ואכבדהו, אורך ימים אשביעהו, וארעהו בישועתי. Now we're going to say a series of psalms according to the initials of Dad's name, Yeshayahu and Eliad, and that's people who want English, please. If you can share the one together. Those who would want English, and here's Hebrew, and we'll say both. We'll do a little mix. I didn't find the Yiddish translation, so. Here's Ibrit, Otiot Neshama. Pass them on. That's the Ibrit. So basically we're doing Yeshayahu and Sisa, Yeshayahu, Elia, right? Yod. So we'll start with Yod in English, Jonah.
Mine says hey and love. No. Oh, yeah. Okay. Your hands have made me and fashioned me. Give me understanding that I may learn your commandments. Those who fear you will be glad when they see me because I have hoped in your word. I, O Lord, that your judgments are right and that you are in faithfulness have afflicted me. Let, I pray you, your loving kindness be for my comfort according to your word to your servant. Let your mercies come to me that I may live, for your Torah is my delight. Let the arrogant be ashamed, for they dealt purposely with me without a cause, but I will meditate on your precepts. Let those who fear you turn to me, and those who have known your testimonies. Let my heart be sound in your statutes, that I be not ashamed.
She, right?
Sheen, princes have persecuted me without cause, but my heart in awe of your word. I rejoice at your word, like one who finds great beauty. I hate and loathe lying, but I love your Torah. 7 times a day I praise you because of your righteous judgments. Great peace have those who love your Torah, and nothing can make them stumble. Lord, I have hoped for your salvation and done your commandments. My soul has kept your testimonies. I love them exceedingly. I have kept your precepts and your testimonies, for all my ways are before you.
Hi, Jen.
I have done what is just and right. Do not lead me to my oppressors. Be surety for your servant for good. Do not let the arrogant oppress me. My eyes fail with watching for your salvation and for the word of your righteousness. Deal with your servant according to your loving kindness and teach me your statutes. I am your servant. Give me understanding that I may know your testimonies. It is time for you, Lord, to act, that you may have made void your Torah. Therefore, I love your commandments above gold, above fine gold. Therefore, I esteem all your precepts to be entirely right, and I hate every false way.
Perla. Yod.
Yod, your hands have made me and fashioned me. Give me understanding that I may learn your commandments. Those who fear you will be glad when they see you, because I have hoped in your word. I know, O Lord, that your judgments are right, and that you in faithfulness have afflicted. Let, I pray you, your loving kindness be for my comfort, according to your word to your servant. Let your mercies come to me that I may live, for your Torah is my delight. Let the arrogant be ashamed, for they dealt perversely with me and without cause. But I will meditate on your precepts. Let those who fear you turn to me, and those who have known your testimonies. Let my heart be sound in your statutes, that I be not ashamed.
Orly.
Hey.
Sorry, hey.
Hey, we missed it.
Teach me, O Lord, the way of your statutes, and I shall keep it to the end. Give me understanding, and I shall keep your Torah. I shall observe it with my whole heart. Lead me in the path of your commandments, for I delight in it. Incline my heart to your testimonies, and not to unjust gain. Turn away my eyes from beholding vanity, and give me life in your way. Confirm to your servant your word, which is for those who fear you. Turn away my insult, which I fear, for your judgments are good. Behold, I have longed after your precepts. Give me life in your righteousness.
Vav. Adam. That had a long name.
Yeah. Let your loving kindness come also to me, O Lord, your salvation according to your word. So shall I have an answer for him who insults me, for I trust in your word. Do not take the word of truth utterly from my mouth, for I have hoped in your judgments. So shall I keep your Torah continually, forever and ever, and I will talk at liberty, for I seek your precepts. I will also speak of your testimonies before kings, and I will not be ashamed. And I will delight myself in your commandments, which I have loved. My hand will also lift you up, your commandments, which I have loved, and I will meditate in your precepts.
His full name is Yeshayahu Eliyahu or Eliyah. We're going with the shorter Eliyah. And to give him full service, I'm going to say in Hebrew Eliyah, and then we're going to go on to the Shema. Ashrei tmimei derech haolchim b'torat Adonai. Ashrei notzrei edotav v'chol lev yidrashuhu. Ach lo pa'alu avla v'drachav halachu. Ata tzidita pikudecha lishmo ma'od. אכלי יכונו דרכי לשמוע חוקיך, אז לא אבוש בהביטי אל כל מצוותיך, אותה ביושר לבב ולמדי, משפטי צדקך, את חוקיך אשמור, אל תעזבני עד המועד. לעולם אדוני יתברכך ונמצא בשמיים, ודור ודור אמונתך כוננת הארץ, תעבוד משפטיך עבדו היום, כי הכל עבדיך, ולתורתך שעשורי, אז עבדתי ועניין. לעולם לא אשכח פיקודיך, כי בם חייתני, לך אני מושיעני, כי פיקודיך דרשתי, לי קובו רשעים לעבדני, עדותיך אתבונן, לאכולתי ותכלה, ראיתי קץ, רחבה מצוותך מאוד. ידיך עשוני ויחנוני, הבינני ואלמדה מצוותיך, יראיך יראוני וישמחו, ולדברך יכולתי. ידעתי אדוני כי צדק משפטיך ואמונה הניתני, כי נפלתך ורחמני כי אמרתך לעבדיך, יראוני רחמך ואחיה, ותורתך שעשורי, יחושת כי שקר יבחוני, אני אשיח בפיקודיך, ושובו לי יראיך ויודעי פיקודיך, כי אלימם ותמיד בחוקיך למען לא אפרוש, ראיני אדוני דרך חוקיך ואצרנה אקל, הבינני מצוותיך ואשמרנה וכולל, הדריכני בנתיב מצוותיך כי בו חפצתי, עד ליבי אל עדותיך ועל אל עצה, עבר עיני מרות שווא בדרכיך חייני, הקם לעבדך אמרתך אשר ליראתך, עבר חרפתי אשר יגורתי כי משפטיך טובים, הנה טעתי בפיקודיך בצדקתך חייני. And now neshama, for otiyot, customary to finish with neshama, and in English.
Oh, I love your Torah. It's my meditation all the day. Your commandments that made me blinded of my enemies, for they are always with me. I have more understanding than all my teachers, for your testimonies are my meditation. I understand more than the elders because I keep your precepts. I've refrained my feet from every evil way that I may keep your word. I have not departed from your judgments, for you have taught me how sweet are your words to my taste, soothing honey to my mouth. Through your precepts I can understand your word, and I hate every false way.
הבינני ויצרו תורתך ושמרני בכל לב. הדריכני בנתיב מצוותיך כי חפצתי, עד ליבי אל עדותיך ועל אל בצע, וראיני מראות שווא בדרכיך חייני, הקם לעבדך אמרתך שדורתך, עבר חרפתי אשר יגורתי כי משפטיך טובים, בצדקתך חייני.
So we just did Yeshayahu, Elia, and Neshama, and now some words to remember that. Well, anyone who wants to add a few things, please, it's an unveiling, and that's the way it works. If someone wants to speak from the heart. Anyways, Perla, my older sister.
With thanks to my nephew Josh, who gave me this idea. Here are just a few things that I miss about my dad. By no means is the list complete. I miss hearing him say, "Hi, Pearlie," on the telephone. I miss seeing him in his talis and kippah while while he's Zooming on his shul services. I miss comparing jumble answers which he always got and I didn't. I miss sharing the results of Ariel and my baseball games and how we did. I miss hearing about curling games going on all over Canada and especially Manitoba. I miss telling him about Maya and her latest accomplishments. I miss teasing him about his support for Fox News and He Who Shall Go Unnamed. I miss his little chuckle. I miss just knowing that he was there for Mom and for all of us.
Still my older brother.
The first thing I'm going to do is get my glasses. For those who know, that was Dad's line. And actually it's funny because Jonah was talking to Eric Kraut, and for some reason he remembered that line that my dad would say, "Oh, I got to get my glasses." And it's like, it was so random, but it was so Dad. Like, you know, wait, I got to get my glasses. So,
Do you want me to hold the phone?
no, I can read it. First, just simply, I wanted just to say how, you know, I miss Dad very, very simply. Miss all the conversations that we would have, and just even when they moved into the Bolton, having more opportunity to see him, which was great. There was just maybe a few months ago, Bryn was over at our house and we're just sitting at the table and we're just talking about, oh, when's the unveiling going to be? And I told her, and at that exact moment, you were doing the jumble. So that just ties in. Dad loved doing it, and I'd love to share the answers. I miss the weekly calls. Art, I don't know what I did. I screwed up the remote, or I can't get the TV going. I lost MTS signal, or the computer's going, and so, I mean, I'm not. Some things I could fix, but you know, it was. I missed those calls. As it turns out, Mom is like the smartest of all of us, because when it happens to her, she calls Graham, who's the program director at the Bolton, and he comes up and he fixes it in a minute, you know, whereas me is like, oh, how am I going to fix this? So Mom figured it out, like, it was so much easier. I miss our discussions and conversations, and sometimes, you know, arguments when it came to, you know, politics, which, you know, he never changed on his, but we did have those discussions, and I was just wondering, you know, how he would feel about he who should not be named getting indicted. But I actually know what he would have said. He would have said, oh, sure, they're going to indict him, but they didn't indict Hillary Clinton. So that's something that Dad would say. I miss when you would tell me, you know, we'd talk about what's doing at the Bolton, you know, what was for supper, and he'd always say his classic line, Arn, there's too much meat here. And so it was just, we joked about it Friday at Shabbat dinner, because what did we have? We had meatballs and chicken. So, it has been a transition year for our family, and other families have obviously gone through this. Right after Dad died, it was our first Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur where he wasn't around, so we certainly missed him, and we will miss, you know, going to shul and sitting beside him. It was the first Passover, so the first Seders we had without him, and, you know, we didn't have him sitting at the head of the table for the Seder, so that was another thing that we missed. There were birthday celebrations that he wasn't there with, and then, of course, just last week was the first Father's Day that, so for Jack and Phil and I, that we didn't have him around. So, you know, Dad, you can be at rest knowing that your family is all here together and thriving, and especially Dad, you can be comforted knowing that Mom, even though she misses you, of course, and there's times when we talk and you kind of get a little choked up, but you are carrying on and living a really good life. And I know that's what Dad would have wanted for you. Just still being surrounded by, that's the legacy that he left for all of us. And so I miss you, and that's all I got. I'm taking the glasses off now.
So, it just struck me that the reading Korach was antithetical to Dad, just a continuation from last time. But when I think of Dad, first of all, what type of person he was, it says that that jealousy, envy, ta'ava is what's a good English word? Desire, a very strong desire, but usually for things that are negative, and the pursuit of honor, and it take one out of this world, when they're leaving the world in whatever way. That was Korach's plight. I'm just thinking someone so antithetical was that, and when I think of it, it's a source of inspiration. That lack of ego and mine and me and wanting and whatever, was such a rare trait. It's something that, I think that we listen to personally. For me, it's been difficult. From Israel, I was used to, sometimes I'd come home and I just call up on Skype, sometimes doing something, sometimes with Mom. But the other thing that seemed to happen was that's something that can't obviously be replicated, but when I say that's not your relationship to the they don't know how much it's Dad. So the miss is very capital. Also for my family, so here, Lior and Ronnie, miss Dad dearly. And he was so much as well. And sometimes people say they try to update the person who we lost about what's been going on. Lior came back after 8 months east. But Dad knows what's going on over what's been going on. We believe that where the soul is, type of knowledge, etc. So I'm not going to update you, Dad, here. That's not the place. And they are we would sing it for people by the better voice. I sing it for people to hear now. So easy to help them. I think we can move over closer to the Mom. We just have a few things to say before, but you want to, I think we can already, you want to, Mom, do you want to take off that, you want to take it off? Do you want to? Here. Go stand next to your Mom. Rachamim prayer and then Kaddish. Anyone else wanted to say anything? It's not customary for us to read. Ish Yashar Tzanua V'Ahuv. The opposite, right, of what I said. Yashar, a gleicher, straight. Tzanua, modest. Right? Modest is demands. Others polite. V'Ahuv. This is testimony, loved, the beloved. Yeshayahu Elia ben Arya Chai Umalka Niftar Vav Tishrei Tavshin Gimel. That's our year. And 5783 Vav is the 6th of Tishrei when he was in October. Today is the 6th of Tammuz. And therefore צדקה ועד הסתרת נשמתו. לכן בעל הרחמים יסתירהו בסתר כנפיו לעולמים, ויצרור החיים את נשמתו. אדוני הוא נחלתו, וידוע בשלום המשכבו, ונאמר customary to place stones, as everyone knows. We have special stones that Rod and Perla actually brought from Israel, arranged from Israel, imported from Israel, and that's even more significant because we believe that there's a belief that eventually we will all end up in Israel, and therefore we want our burial to have a recollection of the Admat, of the earth of Eretz Yisrael.
And then an alternative, Dad was a man of Canadian soil, and Janet got stones from Manitoba connecting down to the earth here.
So you have your pick between Middle Eastern stones or Manitoba. Either way, it's a win-win.
Thank you.
Hello. So where is the gathering? At Arnie's. Arnie's, yeah. I'm going to bring the car over here. I'm over there.
There's like 14.
We're just long weekends.
I took mine. What does it say? Yeah.
You have another stone for this one.
I gave it to Army has it back. Where's the Carmi has. Oh, Carmi has.